Welcome back, guys. This is the fourth video that we've put together on common cycling injuries, and today it's going to be Achilles tendinopathy. What is it? Well, first of all, the Achilles is a seriously strong tendon connecting our calf onto our heel, and it can get annoyed, and we're going to look at some of the reasons for this. So one of the first ones, again we revisit it, is if you've just suddenly increased your load or your training or your speed or your hills without any sort of gradual introduction of them, that is enough to tee off the Achilles. Number two would be a pedaling technique. If you're dropping your heel all the time on the pedal, you're going to be putting unnecessary strain through the calf muscle, which will then pass on to the Achilles. Especially with the ankle in that position, it actually does put more compressive forces on the Achilles tendon, and that can cause tendinopathy to result. Number three, if you actually have restriction in your range of movement of your ankle, we'll look at that in a minute. And number four, again revisited, a weakness in that kinetic chain. So there can be more forces go through your Achilles if you are not absorbing them higher up in the leg. So the glutes especially, they need to be on their game to prevent this. So you know, you got your Achilles is giving you a hassle. You can feel it obviously in the tendon. So just try this quick fix, guys. What it does, we're going to change. These are my new shoes for the video. I thought they would be better than my old Crocs. But look, change the position of the cleat by if you take this cleat down towards the heel, then you're going to be reducing the lever, the length of the lever at the pedal, and then that actually reduces the forces going through the Achilles. So reduce the length of the lever by taking your cleat back down towards the heel. That way, that may well be enough to allow the Achilles to settle, taking the strain off it, and then you'll heal that way. If it doesn't work, you're going to have to start a gradual progressive loading rehab program. So we'll just take you through a quick whistle-stop tour through that. You know, it is much longer, it takes a while, but I just want to give you a little bit of an insight. So the first one is isometric contraction of the calf muscle, and holding for a couple of seconds and then repeating couple of times a day. It's quite a safe amount of load. The Achilles will adapt and will start to improve. Once you've implemented that, then you can progress to a isotonic contraction, which is a heel raise. When we can tolerate that and your Achilles is not feeling sore the next day, that's how you know, by the way. If you wake up the next day and you're sore at your Achilles, then you've done too much. And it's all about just giving it the right amount of load so that it can adapt and go from there. The third stage then will be to increase the load, like the weight. So maybe put a heavy backpack on your back and then repeat the heel raise. Then we would then introduce speed, maybe some quicker heel raises, and then we would introduce plyometrics, jumps, hops, etc. So that's the correct way of rehabbing an Achilles tendinopathy, not hoping that it goes away and then chancing your arm again on the bike. Yeah, so right, regarding the ankle range of movement, it's actually really important that if you've ever had an ankle injury or a sprain of your ankle ligaments, you should really check your range of movement of your ankle after that, because a lot of the time ankles can become stiff and restricted after the injury, and the person never clears it, and they can run into problems down the line, and Achilles issues as well. So how you check for your ankle range of movement is you get yourself near the wall, place your foot near the wall, and then see if you can bend the ankle, touching your knee on the wall whilst keeping your heel on the floor. So ideally without shoes, so you get a true reading, and you you're looking to see how far can you take your foot away from the wall but still touch it with your knee. If you're getting a kind of a soreness down at the front of your ankle that's sort of blocking you and stopping you from getting that knee forward, and that's indicative of a restricted ankle. And always compare it with the other side to see if there's a difference, telling you that you have an immobile ankle. And if you do have a restriction in your ankle range of movement, I recommend seeing a physio, really just to get that back moving normally again for you. Alright guys, wait till next week, we'll go on about the back.